What's up, my Bloodline friends? My name's Bill. I've been playing this game since the launch servers, the official retail launch a few weeks ago. I did not do the beta, but I've been playing it quite a bit, and I wanted to put together just a few short videos. I am not going to do the more intense videos like people like Belligerent, who does an excellent job. I just wanted to do some short, quick snapshot videos for specific things for people that might have questions. This first one here, it's going to be on equipment. So we get this question a lot in the official Discord, and I just wanted to give it a quick rundown. So equipment is similar to the champions in terms of rarity. So it uses the same rarity as champions. We got green, blue, purple, gold, red in that order. As you progress through the game, different equipment levels, the more advanced equipment levels will open up to you. So in the beginning, you have access to green, and green weapons will drop from the Senate, and they'll drop from the campaign battles, and the collect screen on the campaign screen. Once you progress to certain levels in the game, the ones in Senate are going to be based on your account level. So once you reach certain might thresholds, you'll unlock blue, purple, gold, and red. And for the campaign and collect, it's based on the campaign level that you got to unlock the different tier levels. So the other thing to know about equipment is equipment is in three different classes. There's the rogue and marksman equipment, the warrior and tank equipment, and the mage equipment. So what I mean by that is I'm just on a little alt account here to show you guys. Um, like this guy here, if I go to equipment, you'll see he has mage gear on. And if I go to swap, these are the different equipment that he could equip that I currently own. And these are all the same thing, right? They're all the mage gear, and that's it. It's the only option. So if I was to go to the one of my warriors and go to equipment and go to one of these and swap, you'll see these warrior icons and tank icons, right? So warriors and tank can use these weapons. And then if you go to the one of the marksmen, you'll see assassin and marksman can both use these gear. So just keep that in mind. The other thing, while we're talking about these icons, if a piece of equipment has this icon on it and you are using it with the correct class, so in this case, marksman, if a marksman is using that, it gets a plus 30% stat bonus. Now, we get this question a lot, and it says, what is that for, right? It's the 30% stat bonus is to these stats. So these stats here are with a 30% bonus. So if this same purple chess piece didn't have this icon, then you wouldn't get that 30% increase, which you get right here. So another level 5 purple breastplate has these same stats except for minus 30%. It does not give you a 30% boost to all of your stats. That would be ridiculously overpowered. Um, the other thing about equipment is sometimes people ask how come I can't equip a piece of equipment that I got, and that's because a lot of people don't see this, but there is a star requirement. So if you have a two-star champion, like a two-star mythic that you just picked up, and you try to throw this breastplate on it, you won't be able to equip it. You have to be at least 3 stars. So as you go up in rarity, you have to be a certain star level to be able to equip that item. The last thing I'll go over real quick is how to enhance them. I'm sure most of you have figured this out by now, but you just click the item, you go to enhance, and these tokens are going to just do a generic. Um, they're going to increase it by a certain amount, like the basic tokens, which are these. We're going to increase it by 10, and then there's higher rarity tokens, which will increase it by a greater amount. If you want to take it off, then you just hit the red button. Um, and as far as the equipment themselves, it's depending on the rarity to how much experience you get towards the next level. So if I use a green item, it's going to give me 20. And if I use a blue item, it'll give me 40. If I use a purple item, it gives me 80. So on and so forth. If you use a piece of equipment that is already leveled up, you get the amount of experience that you put into that. So there is no loss, right? So don't feel free to level up your equipment as much as you want, because when you get an upgraded piece, you can just take that old piece and feed it into your new one, and you'll get the get the correct experience. So you don't lose anything. So don't worry about saving pieces of equipment or coins to upgrade higher tier weapons. I always, once you get to a certain point, when you start unlocking, say, purple and gold and red later on, I just get rid of all my greens, right? So I just start just clicking through all these. You're never going to need them. And I'll click through the blues too. And I'll just save some purples and some golds and so on and so forth. So that way you can have them to be able to equip if you need to outfit another team, like for, say, Guardians. The Guardians event, you need to have two parties set to be able to. You don't have to do two whole full leveled up parties, but eventually you'd want to. So you might want to keep some extra pieces of equipment to be able to do that. You don't have to. Really, it's just having your five main people. But I would always keep an extra set of a class you're not using, so you can swap people out. Like for instance, swap if you have two archers, like me in this current lineup I'm using, you might want to throw this tank in, right? So I would keep a full set of tank gear that I don't use to feed anything else. So I can, when I want to use this line instead of one of these guys, instead of the dark elf, because I'm never going to take out Tide, right? Um, then you can. So that's a quick snapshot on equipment. If anybody has any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll also add in the description what level you get, the different that unlocks the different equipments. I'll see if I can throw that in there. Thanks a lot. Thanks for listening.